After practicing exclusively in the area of family law for 17 years, I have become more and more passionate about the need for a premarital consult. For some reason, marriage is one of the things that it seems like people do not want to know about the consequences of a dissolution of marriage. I get it. At the time of marriage, you don't want to plan to fail. But let me be clear, a premarital consult is not planning to fail. You don't want to be in a car accident, but you carry car insurance. I have a client in front of me, and she has $200,000 of retirement, let's say. And her husband has none. And I advise her that she's going to have to stroke a check for $100,000 to her husband. She asks, but why? Why do I have to do that? I'm the one that saved the retirement. He didn't save anything. I say, well, once you get married, that which you accrue during the course of the marriage becomes marital. Another example is the person that inherits money and they then go and buy a beach house with their spouse. They come to find out in the consultation that that money has been gifted to the marriage. But a premarital consult could have solved all that. I'm not saying that you ultimately have to enter into a premarital agreement if that's not your choice. I get it. That may not be something which you feel like is commensurate with what a marriage is supposed to be. However, you and your spouse may sit down, just like pastoral counseling that you have prior to your marriage. You would come and have a premarital consult, a consult for the greatest business decision you're going to make. And no, it's not the purchase of a house. The biggest business decision you're going to make is your marriage. You might sit in a premarital consult and find out that if you save for retirement and your spouse doesn't, you might be stroking them a check. Might you and your spouse then go away and go, hey honey, can we agree that we're each going to contribute to our retirement account? That we're each going to take the opportunities which are afforded us by our employer. That would have avoided the situation where that lady that was my client said, why do I have to divide my retirement with my husband? He didn't save. You might also find out that inheritance can be preserved as separate property as long as you treat it as separate property. If you have any further questions about this topic or any other issues for that matter, please feel free to contact me at cogginlaw.com.